What's up, you guys? It's Valentine and I'm back at you with another video. I realized that Valentine's Day is just around the corner, so I went through my collection to see what are some scents that I have in my collection that really match the spirit of love and romance this Valentine's Day season. So whether you have a guy in your life, if you have a boo, or if you're doing Valentine's Day, which is just like friends getting together to celebrate the holiday, or if you are celebrating with your family or even just yourself. Some of the best Valentine's Days I've ever had is treating myself to a delicious meal, cooking for myself, treating myself to a new fragrance. So no matter what your situation is this Valentine's Day, just know here are some beautiful scents that you can wear or maybe even pick up for the holiday. And please let me know, what are you going to be wearing this Valentine's Day as well? Again, if you love fragrances, if you love smelling good, if you love smelling delicious, then you are in the place to be. We talk about fragrances all the time here, and we just talk about how to smell delicious all the time. So make sure you subscribe, like the video, and again, let me know what scent you're planning on wearing or purchasing for this Valentine's Day. So the first fragrance that I want to recommend, I probably have recommended in the past because I think it is perfect for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is all about being all upon your lover, and when you're doing that, I am very convinced that they probably don't want to smell the super strong scent. So I think that You by Glossier is the perfect fragrance to wear on Valentine's. Glossier You is a fragrance that is a mash between woody, musky, and slightly floral, but more than anything, it just smells like your fragrance but slightly enhanced. It leaves a very subtle trail of a musky scent that definitely grants you compliments, but I have to admit that I never smell this scent on myself. It gets compliments, but I'm always like, how do you even know that I'm wearing a fragrance? Because it does sit so close to the skin. It's very unique. I can see why they never came out with another fragrance. It is very nice. It is very nice. You do have to like musky fragrances. It has a unique scent. I feel like musk. It's very warm. It kind of just smells like a skin scent, but I really like Glossier You both by itself. You can wear it individually, but then also if you pair it with a fragrance, it just intensifies it a little bit more. So really love this fragrance. It's very versatile for if you're wearing it just every day, if you're going to the office, running errands. Also, it's perfect for if you're doing a date night, and again, snuggled up with your boo, so you don't have a scent that's super strong that's going to knock them out and have them choking and coughing all night, but you definitely have a nice little fragrance on to greet them in any embrace. So definitely check out and smell Glossier You. It is available, if you don't know, in stores and Sephora, so you can go smell it in both the liquid form. I think they just released last year a actual full-size 3.4 fluid ounce bottle. Before then, they only had a 1.7 fluid ounce bottle, so they doubled the size. And then of course they have their signature solid perfume as well. So it's like in a waxy tube. You can just rub your finger on it. It melts slightly and you apply it to your pulse points. Of course, I like it in the liquid version and I'm happy I purchased it. The first recommended fragrance for the Valentine's Day season is Glossier You. The next fragrance, this is actually one of my favorites, and they did release a new line that's dedicated to like flankers. 3 new fragrances that are dedicated to flankers of this scent. So I'm speaking about the Jo Malone Red Roses Cologne. There are 3 more fragrances that they just put out that are supposed to be like Red Roses inspired, but they're slightly tweaked. I think there's one that's like amber. There is one that's like blush, so it's like more fun and poppy, and I forget the third one. I'll probably do like a mini review on those on my Instagram, but my all-time favorite, and I told the person when I went into the store, is Jo Malone Red Roses. I love this fragrance. I got it overseas, and whenever I smell it, of course I think about that trip, but I also just think it smells just like the actual red roses. It's very clean, very fresh, very crisp, and red roses is perfect for Valentine's Day because there's so many flowers, and specifically roses, that are going to be given out on Valentine's Day. So really love this fragrance. Again, it is a background of like luxurious soap, but pretty much when you smell it, you're just going to smell like, wow, I'm holding a huge bouquet of flowers. So yeah, I love this one. Again, with Jo Malone, I know the huge complaint that is like, do they actually last? I think this one is probably one of their fragrances that I think lasts better than some other ones. I have noticed when I used to wear this used to be like my signature scent. I used to put it on. Oddly enough, I used to wear it the most in the winter, and when I would put it on my sweaters, I would be able to smell it throughout the entire day, and I would get so many compliments. So I would say this one has decent performance, especially for a Jo Malone scent that is a cologne, and cologne is even lighter than a toilette when it comes in ranking for the actual fragrance, but I think it lasts decent. And I've run through so many of these bottles, and as you can see, I've actually been running through this one as well. So I love this one. They also have it in the entire hygiene body range. So they have it in hand soap, they have it in body wash, body cream, they have it in probably hand cream, so many different things, probably a candle, but I love this. Definitely go into the shop and smell red roses, and I'm sure it will match everything that you have planned for Valentine's Day. So we might as well keep with the roses trend, but dial it up a little bit with some sweetness. This is Mancera Roses Vanille. I love this fragrance. When we were just talking about performance in the Jo Malone Red Roses, there is no performance lacking in this fragrance. For Roses Vanille, it is definitely a floral fragrance. Of course, you can imagine by the name of it. However, it has this beautiful, creamy, slightly sweet, squishy kind of a vanilla scent to complement the floral, and together it is such a pretty feminine fragrance, and it's just so delicate, it's feminine, and it's great for whatever you're gonna have going on for the Valentine's Day holiday. It is so pretty, but honestly, this is a very, very strong scent. This one, Roses Vanille and Roses Musk by Montel, those two, you can pair them together, but you really don't need to because they are monstrous when it comes to strength. And please stay tuned, make sure that you're subscribed and you have the bell clicked, because I will be doing a my favorites for winter, strongest fragrances that I have in my collection, part 1. So make sure you're subscribed for when that comes out, you can know. But for Roses Vanille, it is so pretty. It's a creamy, sweet floral fragrance. It's definitely grown woman. I think that if you're doing a sexy dinner, a date night, this is the one that you want to have on your body. It's the perfect complement to gorgeous cocktail dresses when you're wearing your highest stilettos and your best makeup and your most glitzy, glamorous jewels. This is the fragrance that you want to have with you. This is the Mancera Roses Vanille. Not sure if it is in some of the department stores. I haven't seen it in Saks. I haven't seen it in Neiman's. I don't know if it's in Nordstrom or anywhere else, but even if you blind bought it, it is worth it. And as long as you're okay with a very strong fragrance, you would like this one. So again, it's Mancera Roses Vanille. Okay, for the next one, we're definitely sticking with things that smell a little bit sweeter. So this is the Flower Bomb Nectar. This is definitely my favorite out of all the different types of Flower Bomb. They have Flower Bomb the original, Flower Bomb Midnight. They have so many different ones. This is the Nectar again, and I think it smells so delicious. It has a slight syrupy sweetness, and it also has a note of gunpowder, so it has a little bit of like a kick to it. But all in all, you're just gonna smell like a floral fragrance that's a little bit syrupy and definitely a little bit sparkly as well, kind of like tingles your nose, kind of fizzy, I would say. But all together, it's just a really, really beautiful fragrance. I would love this to be my signature scent, but it's gotten increasingly more difficult to find. I don't know why. I think I can only find it on places like FragranceNet, maybe still the official Viktor and Ralph website. All in all, it is top tier. It's very glamorous, so if you are a glamorous girl and you want a scent to match that for anything you're doing, then this is the scent for you. I think this is great for a Valentine's Day party or a Valentine's Day event or dinner because it is so girly and glamorous. So really, really love this one. Again, it is the Viktor and Ralph Flower Bomb Nectar, and it has some really, really, really amazing performance as well. Ooh, it just has that pretty fizziness. It kind of almost like, you might think that it's a little bit peppery when you spray it. Of course, it has some sweetness in there, and it has the floral, a little bit similar to the Mancera. It doesn't smell alike, but kind of like that formulation. But the fizziness that can be maybe also described as like a pepperiness that comes from the gunpowder just makes it so fun and interesting and adds that bit of uniqueness that I feel like you need in your collections. Again, it's Viktor and Ralph Flower Bomb Nectar. Okay, the last one on, we're also doing another musky fragrance. So the next one is from Narciso Rodriguez. This is so well known. I love this fragrance so much. I don't wear it that often. I think that I grab it more in the spring, but it's very, very beautiful. It is a musky, true musky grown woman fragrance with a background of beautiful, luxurious florals. It is creamy, it is soapy, it is musky, it is floral, and it's definitely very luxurious. I'm telling you, this smells like pure wealth. This is great for if you guys are doing like a spa day. I think there's something about this that it definitely smells like a strong fragrance, definitely very, very musky and present. However, I think that it's beautiful and there's something calming in there, probably the creaminess. It's a little bit calming and powdery to where I think it's perfect if you're just having a chill at home spa day, or if you actually go and get a massage or something along those lines, like more chill than going out to a dinner. So I love this one. If you like more of like a toned down but a very present kind of a scent, then the Narciso Rodriguez range, all of the fragrances are actually probably really good for you, but this one is definitely iconic. And as long as, again, you have to like musky scents, as long as you like musky fragrances, you're definitely like this one. And if you like musky fragrances, you probably already like this one, but definitely check it out. Again, Narciso Rodriguez. Everything will be listed below. Again, thank you so much for watching. I do have one more honorable mention. Let me tell you guys, I tried so hard to do this video without mentioning this fragrance because I'm afraid it might be limited edition, and I have been talking about it quite a bit. However, I can't mention Valentine's Day fragrances without mentioning something chocolate. And this is the perfect scent. This is from Okja. This is called Choco Break, and they have a line that they just released a few months ago actually. It has 6 different fragrances, 6 or 5 different fragrances, and they're all inspired by candy. This one, Choco Break, is inspired by maybe like Twix, maybe Snickers, but it's inspired by a chocolate bar. All of their fragrances are extract de perfume, so very strong, and literally it's going to leave you smelling like a chocolate, like an actual milk chocolate for the entire night. It smells so strong. It's more of like a dark chocolate than a milk chocolate, but I definitely urge you to check it out. If you want to smell like chocolate, who wouldn't want to smell like chocolate? Definitely check out the Okja Choco Break. It is delicious, it is yummy, it is strong, and it is perfect for Valentine's Day. Okay, well, thanks so much for watching. Again, let me know what are you going to be wearing this Valentine's Day season, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.